Alright, so are you ready? Practice?
Yeah,
Yeah, Boris will join
yeah.
us, or whatever the name is, they'll join us in the middle of it. Um, so I really want to go on a tangent here because my parents have felt the necessity to constantly pester me about how I should do a sport. Have you ever had that
Uh,
experience where,
yeah.
yeah, what? Okay, so I want to tell a story of when I was like 4 or 5 years old. So we have like this big community center at the we have this big community center at the middle of our oh hello we're yeah welcome we're yeah I'm telling the story real quick. um we had this big ol' what is it called, we had a big community center in the middle of our city or town. Was it a town? I think it's a city. Yeah, we had the big ol' community center, and there's basically like a ton of stuff to do there. That's where I went to do karate.
You
That's a
did
whole nother different
karate?
story. They had a ping pong table, and basically, when I was like 4 or 5 years old, my parents thought it would be a great idea if I did soccer there.
Oh my god, that was my first sport as well.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, so
Five
I
years of
didn't have the
pain.
heart to tell my mom that no, I don't like soccer. I don't want to be here. So
I hated soccer.
instead, what I decided to do is when we actually like played games, because that's pretty much, we didn't even practice. We pretty much just played soccer. That's all I remember. Is I remember we had like this padding around the court. So when we play soccer, I purposely slip and hit the padding and act like I injured myself so I could get out of soccer.
I used to purposely fall down so I wouldn't have to participate.
Yep, that's pretty much what happened.
Soccer players acting as if they're injured when I touch their leg hair.
It's true though.
It is kind of true. Have you guys seen, like, what's your experience with sports? Because my experience with sports sucks.
So, in my years of playing soccer, for a long time of it, my dad was the coach, and it was just a lot of pain. Like, he used to yell at me a lot. He would beat me if I did not do something that he wanted,
What?
which is messed up.
What?
Um,
My grandpa used to teach baseball for my brother and his cousin, and he
but
was
like,
insane.
yeah, he was very serious about soccer, and in the end, I ended up quitting, and
Good for
yeah,
you, man. I'm glad you didn't have to go through that. I'm gonna center my microphone so I sound better. Is this better?
yeah,
Alright, so okay, so basically, have you guys ever been to PE? And you know how it's basically just like
Um,
fake sports, right?
yeah.
Um,
my school had that. Well, my elementary one.
I've taken PE for all three schools, elementary, middle, and high school.
For me, you're
Um,
forced
I'm gonna
to.
say it still hasn't improved. PE is still a garbage class, and I will go on forever about how bad it is. I will say though, it has slightly improved, and when
My
I got
only
into high
good
school,
PE experience was last school year. I had the nicest teacher.
I had a really nice. I think all my PE teachers were nice people. It's just the problem with PE is that it's way too social. It's not a
Yeah,
normal class. Everyone is just kind of assholes there.
I forced myself to talk to her.
What's worse is that the curriculum for PE is really weird because instead of playing sports, make you play these half-ass games that they came up with in the back of their head to get us
Right?
running. And yeah, I remember. Oh my god, I haven't told you guys about the soccer incident. Oh my god. Okay, I need to. I'm sorry. I'm getting off topic. I'm getting off topic here, but I need to tell you guys about the
Oh
soccer
wait, hang on.
incident.
I don't have access to the private server.
It's in general. It's in pinned. It's pinned in general.
I think I have to send you my username so that you can send me to it.
The link is literally in general. You can just go click
Oh,
that. It's pinned.
yeah, I'm fine.
Cause I'm not friending you, unless you're in the game. Anyways, so basically,
It's not
my
showing.
my elementary school was filled with just 90% of the people in the elementary school. 90% of my kids in the elementary school were soccer kids. And these soccer kids were like diehard competitive. Like they treated the field like it was a gladiator arena, okay? Jesus Christ, these people were way too
Dear
competitive.
God.
So now imagine an entire school filled with these type of people. It got out of hand so fast. I remember like almost every day we'd have to sit there for 10 extra minutes eating lunch when we were supposed to be on the field because the lunch ladies were giving us a lecture about how we need to stop being so goddamn tough when we play PE or play soccer.
There was like this little short kid named Jason in my PE class. He was so competitive. If you didn't catch the ball, he would scream at you.
I have another experience with like that with a kid named Brandon, but whatever. I want to keep talking about my stories. So every day we would get pestered by the lunch ladies about the soccer kids just being way too crazy. Like it was actually insane. I'm pretty sure like fist fights happened every week on the field because the soccer kids just got so heated that they weren't winning. My elementary school was crazy. Like, and I was part of the majority of people that weren't soccer kids. So, all of the soccer kids were holding up everyone else in lunch because everyone had to listen to their mistakes and wasn't allowed to leave otherwise. But yeah, it was absolutely crazy. I'm pretty sure people got injured. I don't really know much because I don't remember much about my elementary school, but I do know that it was my elementary school was an absolute freaking war zone.
This is so laggy for me. I hate it so much.
I can't really remember much from my elementary school.
Same here.
I kind of want to
I
forget
do
about
know
it.
that my elementary school is like just down my street, so I always have to walk to school every day.
I'm
Hey,
gonna
by the
stand
way,
on
you
this
might want to
table.
sit on the phone chair. The phone with the chair with the phone.
Okay.
Yeah, because that's a... Yeah, then
Yeah.
you're on camera. Your glasses. Nice avatar. Anyway. We're getting really off topic. I can't get over those glasses, bro. Anyways, we're getting really off topic, but, yeah,
I have the best glasses.
That was basically my... Okay, hold on, even worse. Have you guys ever played Sharks and Minnows? In your PE?
Yes, I hate that game.
Okay,
I was a god.
so it turns out my entire school, like, because everyone played tag on the blacktops, which is basically just a concrete. It's just black concrete.
Yeah.
And they all played it on the blacktops. And what happened is that they played tag. People ran way too fast, ran into other people, and they all got busted up and injured. So you know what my school decided to do outright?
Mm.
They banned tag altogether.
That is so mean.
My school once did that when
And then we
tag
also
would be
had like a
played a
playground
lot.
area. Sandman got banned because that's too much like tag, and people would get hurt in the playgrounds because we're all kids and we're stupid.
And in my school, the kids always just jump off the like the highest point on the playground, and they're fine. And then the school decides to ban tag. One time, I remember I was just running like all over the blacktop, and then I fell and I smacked my nose into the ground, and I had this nice bruise on my nose for like 2 weeks.
Nice bruise. This doesn't sound very pleasant.
And then I always ended up twisting my neck, and it hurts so much.
Why would you twist your neck? I know about like twisting your ankle, but your neck, you're just gonna snap it. Stop.
I
Don't
hardly
twist your neck. That's bad.
It happened when I sleep.
I I hardly even run anymore because, like, I don't know why, but every time I run, my body just goes like, "You're gonna trip. You're gonna do something bad to yourself. Stop running in this instant.
You're going to trip.
Start walking.
You're going to trip. Stop
I used to go on
running
bike
right
rides
now. You're
with
going
my
to
cousins.
trip.
Walking.
You're
Stop
going to
running.
fall, Vectus. Vectus, you are going to trip.
I used to go on bike rides with my cousins, my brother, and my grandpa. And every time I would go along this one specific trail, I always had this fear that I was gonna fall off. And then one time I crashed into my brother. I crashed into his back tire on accident, and he blamed it on my cousin.
Yeah, again, off topic here. What is your worst injury you've had yet? Like, what is the worst one?
Twisting my neck in 5th grade.
I'd say, I think I fell off a high place once, and I caught myself with my arm, but it kind of twisted the arm. It didn't break it. It just twisted in the wrong way.
Ooh,
That must have
I
hurt.
felt that.
Yeah.
I felt that,
It-
bro. Oh.
It hurt like fuck.
Okay, so my my biggest injury also happened on a playground. So, you know those like claws, or no, it's kind of a weird thing, but they had like this handle on top of like a sliding little wheel. So what you do is you would jump, grab the handle, and then you would basically like zip line to the other side.
Oh
except it was
yeah,
on a
those
metal
playground
bar.
zip lines.
Yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
hated those.
I was on that once, and my hands got really tired. Because I can't carry my own weight since I'm actually not that heavy at all, but I'm just not strong. So my hand slipped, and I caught my fall on my right hand, and I broke that hand. And this was also, if you watched the earlier video, this was also when I was in Cub Scouts. So we were on a scout meet, and we were early, so we all decided to play in the playground. And I was like 7 years old, and I broke my wrist.
Ouch.
Yeah, it was not fun. I remember the minute I broke it, I just like couldn't move. And then I just started crying like crazy and running straight to my mom. And we skipped that meet. We did not go to that scout meet.
I've never broken a bone.
Same.
And ironically, I sprained my wrist really recently, except it was kind of the other one.
I drank a lot of milk as a child. I never broke a bone.
Yeah, but you snapped your neck.
Whoops,
Like-
snap
yeah,
my
like-
neck.
I like sleep.
Oops, I slept the wrong way. Guess my neck's gone. Oh, I'm
Exactly.
paralyzed now.
I'm temporarily paralyzed for like a good week.
But yeah, I also sprained my wrist, so you know how you were talking about that kid that was super competitive earlier?
Mm-hmm.
Literally last year in high school PE, some kid moved into our PE class, and he was the most competitive freaking bastard that you could think of. First of all, he was black, and first of all, he called everyone the N-word, because,
Oh, he's mean.
you know, people are people. He's mean. He's very mean. Second of all,
I love the
he
black people.
yells at everyone about everything, even if it's not on his team. He
Bruh.
complains when people on the other team aren't doing well. I don't think anyone in competitive sports ever complains when the other team isn't doing well.
Right? It's like,
He
like
acts like
whose side are you on?
he acts like that if that one physics teacher was playing sports and is also a black kid. But yeah, basically one time we were playing dodgeball and I was running to the next base and he caught the ball and he decided to stand directly in front of me. And I couldn't do anything, of course, so instead of running back, I decided I'm gonna try to juke him. Ran straight to the right, slipped, fell, landed on my wrist, and sprained it.
I would have shoved him. I would just like ran full force
I
through
mean,
him.
I couldn't have done it, because technically then I would be in the wrong. And by this time, we were already in a heck of rivalry. Like, we were in a really big rivalry.
Jeez, what'd you do to him?
It's not really him, it's just I kind of pointed out I kind of tried to defend it everyone else. And he got really mad at me, and now he hates me. And yeah, he's threatened me to punch me in the face a lot. He hit me in the face with the volleyball, except I tanked it like a boss, because the minute he hit me in the face with a volleyball, I just immediately recovered like I had nanomachines, bro.
Nanomachines, son. They soften in response to physical trauma.
I remember getting kicked in the stomach with a soccer ball, but it didn't hurt.
Ugh.
Like I was watching the boys on the grass play soccer, and one of them missed the goal, and they kicked me in the stomach, and I was just like, "Oh, that's great," and I threw the ball back.
I once got a soccer ball thrown at my nuts.
I think that happened to
Yeah.
everyone at least once.
It
I've had a lot
should've.
of balls hit my nuts in my life. I've had a lot of balls hit my balls. I also want to talk. What's your name? Woman, what is your name? Because I don't want to call you Boris, because that doesn't seem right.
I don't care.
Or Cosby.
Oh yes, the
'cause that's your
dog from
username and name.
Bendy.
Oh yes, dog. Okay, so what if crazy idea, we want to talk about what happened with the spider last night.
Oh,
Oh,
after my failed attempt at drowning it, when I was about to go to sleep, I looked at the wall and I saw it just chilling there, and I was like, "Oh, it came out." And I had a staring contest with it for like a good 20 minutes.
20
I finally,
minutes?
yeah, I finally went to bed at like 3. I
that's
was
been
Yeah, do you want to say
intense.
what you were afraid of the spider doing?
I was scared of it crawling on my finger and biting me.
No, that wasn't it. You're not telling the truth. You
I just hate spiders. The way that they look in their like freaking legs, they have too many.
Okay, so what she was actually afraid of last night is she was afraid of the spider crawling up her head and crawling in her pussy. Now, I don't know about you.
Let's ignore the fact that I tried to drown it on a wall.
Yeah, oh yeah, my first instinct when I see a spider on my wall is I crush it with any object. I have spider guts all around my room. In fact, I can see guts from a bug I killed a while ago. That was a spider.
I'm scared.
It's still there. It's
What?
still there on the wall. I think it's staying there now. I have
Good
spider guts on
lord.
my wall.
Wow.
But yeah, you looked at the wall, decided, you know what? I think it would be a great idea if I attempted to drown it on the wall.
Yes.
Yes, today I will drown a spider.
let me just fill this cup with water.
Oh, they
Put
didn't
it
even
on the
use a cup. They
wall.
used a
I
water
could
bottle.
actually water bottle, and I
Yeah, it
just
was
like
a
started.
metal water bottle. What I would have done is I would have just trapped it in the water bowl, sealed, taken a piece of paper to cover the water bottle, and then cut the water bottle, cut the piece of paper down, and screw the cap back on, and throw the water bottle out. Or actually, no, I would keep it. I would keep it as much trophy.
Trophy.
Yeah,
Oh
and I just let
Lord.
I let that spider run out of air and freaking die.
God. See,
I
I
right
I
I
have
now,
once I
I
once
have
tore off
killed
a
every
fly's
spider I've
wings.
seen.
you what?
So like this spider was flying around me, and I don't know how, but my reflexes just instantly caught it, and it just stopped flying. So I teared off its wings, and then I fucking crushed it up.
Why would you do that?
Cause it was I didn't like the way it looked at me.
Oh yeah, it looked at me funny, so I killed it.
Yeah. I even tore off its head.
You don't
Oh
need a
my!
reason to kill a bug in this world.
That sentence just reminded me of the reason I got detention last year.
What did you get detention for?
Okay, so I was just like sitting at lunch with my friends, just like
Did you bring
talking.
one of those Japanese beetles?
No, no, no,
Okay.
no.
Oh
This doesn't
no.
have anything to do with bugs. It actually has something to do with a bush.
Oh
So
my god.
I was sitting there, and you know how the cafeteria gives you like the worst food imaginable?
Yeah.
They gave us
Yeah.
like expired string cheese. So I took off a little piece and threw it at a bush. And then this old woman was like, "Hey, you young lady, come over here now." So I did, and she's like, "You want to explain to me what you just did?" And I was like, "No, I don't."
Yeah.
And she's like,
What else do you want me to say? I threw string cheese at a bush.
and then after, like when my teacher gave me my detention slip for after school, I was
You
like,
had after school detention, bro.
"Yeah, for an
Bruh.
hour."
An hour
Bruh.
for throwing string cheese at a bush? You're not even doing anything, you're just feeding the bugs.
And then, like a few days after, my friend was like, "Why'd you throw cheese at the bush?" And I was like, "Because the bush looked at me funny."
The
Bruh.
bush was hungry
M-
and gave me
m-
the
m-
puppy eyes.
I once got detention for hitting a girl, and it was a lot shorter than the time you had. Good lord.
Base school. Base
Hey,
school.
she was hurting my mental health. I had to.
Uh,
But no
I
excuses.
I've gotten suspended from school once.
You did?
Yeah, I basically
Oh
some kid hit
no,
me in
no,
the
no, no,
nuts.
no.
I was really young and stupid back then.
Why is my game reopening? It's what?
Basically, some kid hit me in the nuts and
That sucks.
on accident, and I was like, I'm gonna have a fight with him. For no reason at all. I was just so
Oh,
mad that this kid accidentally hit me in the nuts. And
the game
ironically,
just
this kid is my
restarted.
friend. I'm friends with this kid. So I'm the entire time oh my god, the entire school day I I basically went on a tangent asking people if they wanted to help me in the fight. I was basically making a battalion uh against this kid for accidentally kicking me in the nuts. And also Dylan, if you're watching, I'm very sorry.
Accidentally.
He
I was
kicked me in the nuts. I will now start a war.
yeah, yeah, that's basically what I did. Of course, no one accepted, and I walk up to him smugly, and I didn't really actually hurt them that much because I'm not that strong. But at least I hope he didn't get hurt. I mean, I was a stupid kid back then. We were all stupid though. I've done
Hmm.
horrible things in my past, and honestly, I don't really want to talk about it. But yeah, I got suspended for like a day. I think I've only mildly bruised it. I don't actually think I, you know, caused him that much pain.
Only mildly.
Yeah, only mild bruises, which aren't that bad to be honest. It's like when you hit your head. No, it's like when you
I'd say the most
I can't think of it. You go on.
I don't really know how to say it. I'm gonna just go with damage. The most damage I've done to someone was like punching them in the face twice. Cause I'm pretty sure I've explained the story a lot to people, but like,
Did they
so I
have
was
braces?
I was jumped once.
You were
What?
you were jumped. Oh yeah, you had that as your
Yeah,
status.
yeah,
You were
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Do you want to tell me the story about how you almost got raped?
Whoa.
Oh, sure.
That doesn't sound
So,
fun.
so, it was at the camp. I think it was about like yesterday it happened. But so I was at camp, right? I need to go to the bathroom to wash my hands before hopping back on a computer. Um, so I go to the bathroom, I wash my hands and stuff. I'm about to walk out when this guy who who had been talking to me throughout the camp and touching me weirdly,
Ugh.
um,
Oh god.
he shoved me into the bathroom, pinned me to the walls, and kind of began pulling down his pants.
Ew.
Ugh.
So I just kind of shoved him away and ran out of that as fast as I could. And dear God,
Yeah, that is not something you want to have happen. You should definitely
ex-
you should report that.
it, I am traumatized.
Wait, did he
What?
actually like pull his pants down? Did you see his premise?
No, he had his hand on his pants and kind of was tugging it a bit. So,
Oh yeah, you'd know
dear
he was
Lord,
gonna do it.
I knew it.
I'm very
I feel
glad you
so
didn't get
bad
that
for you.
sight. Wait, how
And
old was he?
he's like 13.
What?
So
Yeah,
aren't you
I even
14?
yeah.
You just got raped. You almost just got raped by someone younger than you.
Exactly. I even told this man that I had a boyfriend, and he just went on doing this weird shit to me.
It's not really a man if he's 13. It's more like a teenager. I bet that kid.
Yeah,
I bet that kid's gonna be hiding that secret forever. He's gonna feel like immeasurable guilt.
Hmm.
exactly.
Like when like when he hits 14, he's gonna be like, "Holy shit! I almost raped a guy." Sorry for cursing, mom. You're watching. I didn't mean to.
Yo, can I tell your mom something?
My mom's been in my room.
Joking.
Shut up. No, stop. I just realized what you're trying to do. No.
Hey, you already know.
Anyways, do you want to add to that, Cosby, or? Yep.
That's pretty much it.
All right. Well, that
I
that
don't
was a
have any
very.
traumatizing things.
I'm happy to be I'm happy I have PTSD. Well, Vectus, now forever from now on, when you get pinned to a wall, you're always gonna
Yeah,
relive that moment. And knowing you, you're probably gonna be pinned
exactly.
to a wall a lot.
Oh,
Yes, I'm talking about your horniness. Get over
Oh my
if
God.
if it's consentful, I'll allow it.
it. I didn't know you were into that.
Hey, it's kinky.
That's terrifying.
I don't want to. I'm embarrassed to have this man as a friend.
I've been playing
Bruh.
typing.com this entire time.
Literally, Vexus, your profile picture makes me embarrassed whenever I see you in my server.
Bruh.
I'm like, I'm like, why do I have this man with a femboy furry profile picture of my server again?
This one man.
I'm hardly even active in your server.
Yeah, you're not even that active. And here
You
you are
I
started being
recording a
more
real
active.
podcast for my server right now.
I really need to start being more active.
Yeah. My
I
server's
just
very
woke up two
cool.
days ago and was like,
Except for
I'm
when
gonna
it's
be
not.
active.
I'd argue that I have one of the worst and best friend groups on
Well,
all of Discord.
my main friend group is just a bunch of people who like Dream, and I am so embarrassed to be in that friend group.
Dude, don't be in that friend group anymore.
I mean, they're good people. It's just some stuff they say
I know.
just makes me not want to be around them.
Yeah, that's when
Especially
you
when
need to
they do
leave
that
friend group. If
fake,
you're uncomfortable, you should leave friend group. Because that means that the friends don't.
especially
Well,
when they do that fake depression thing. It kind of angers me
I hate people that do that.
because, like,
Or when they
it's
just do it for
just
attention.
Have you ever told them
yeah.
you don't like Dream?
Um, pretty sure I made a fatherless joke around them.
Oh no. That reminds me of that
Uh,
video of this guy
Pre
unsubscribing to Dream and his door just opens. Hey son, I'm back here. I got the milk.
Oh, I think I've seen that.
Yeah.
I I think I remember pissing off one guy in the group, and then like 1 hour later, the entire group was pissed at me because I
Man
had
really
ruined
came
this
back with his
man's
whole
day.
gang. Anyways, it's been Jesus Christ, this is even longer than the last one. The last one we had way longer stories. Um
Dear God, it's 12:36 for me.
What's
Dear
the
God,
time? Way home
it's
today.
what time is it? It's
It's 10:36
10:36.
p.m.
Yeah, it's been 32 minutes. I think I'm gonna end it here. Plug your
I
socials right now. Do it.
okay.
No, I mean like invoice, not actually sending the link in Discord.
What?
Oh,
Huh?
do you wanna shamelessly plug your channel right now?
I'm gonna play Clash Royale.
Okay, no, I'm stopping the video. No, I'm stopping
I've
this
been
before that
doing.
happens.
I was doing typing.com this entire time.
Typing.com. Nice,
Yes,
nice,
the
great job.
best website.
Yeah. This crap's more influential than Wikipedia.
Yo,
Alright,
what level are you on?
Um, I don't know.
typing.
Let me,
I'm
let
pretty sure
me check.
typing.com doesn't have levels.
Oh
Yeah,
shoot.
It just goes
it's like
by titles.
yeah.
I remember
I'm gonna.
I had like a typing club program and I was like level
I'm on
350 in
Pilot
it.
Fog.
I am really good at typing.
I used to play like those music tiles iPad games, and
Oh my god,
like
have you guys
every
ever
day.
played Z-Type?
Yes,
No.
Yes,
yes,
it's
I'm
the
gonna do that
best
right
typing game,
now.
bro. It's so good.
Or Nitro
Anyways,
Type.
huh?
Nitro Type.
Nitro Type's pretty good.
Yeah, I
I
brought
like
it in
Type
civic
Race.
history class.
Anyways, I'm getting really off topic. I should definitely end the video. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe to me now, or else I will come to your house and tell you to subscribe.